I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin, he was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die. The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness.
He's close. It's about you. He loves you. Feeling you. Dillion. Dillion, we're here. Dillion. Really here.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's unsafe.
Dillion.
There he is.
There he is.
What are you waiting for?
Quick, find a way.
Where is he?
Where's he gone?
We're in the wrong world.
He's not here.
She's in the wrong.
He's not in this world.
He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world.
The dark.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillion taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
So that its venom would drip onto him.
He's in the dark world.
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Balder's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down, and turned these bonds to iron, and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face, so that its venom would drip onto him. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of earthquakes. A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept death, then so must we.
Where are you taking
He's
me?
up there. He's up there. And now the darkness is. There's a way. There is a way up there.
Find the way.
She can do it. You're nearly there. She can find the way.
stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel.
Your curse
But
is
Loki
claimed, Dillion.
shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother,
He didn't know.
is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe? I did not ask the mistletoe, Balder's mother confesses. I thought it was too young. Oh dear.
She thought she had light within her. She is
Loki
pure.
makes a dog out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon.
Nobody will love you again.
Loki replies,
Again.
here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Years had passed since she left her father.
You squashed
She trained hard alongside her friend,
the curse.
Dillion. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds.
You have no time for this. Speak.
Windbell and her past, and Dillion,
Precious to you.
a future,
Trials to distract you.
two realities,
They're going to watch
tearing
you
at
fall.
her soul.
These trials mean nothing. Laughing at you. What if they take you now? Dillion, and you letting this get in the way. What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle? Could she trust you? What if they're all about wasting your time, just delaying minute by minute by minute? What does she think she's doing? You're special. She thinks she can use this.
They mean nothing.
Being special.
It's a waste of time.
Could all be a waste of her time.
What if the gods are just
Playing.
What if the gods are laughing at her?
Messing with her.
It wouldn't be this.
Be the first time.
Remember, Dillion.
And the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies.
Believe in the curse.
She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
You broke him. You killed him. You couldn't see the darkness within you.
Nobody will love her now.
Can you remember what love feels like?
Look what happens to the
Bet you
things she
can't.
loves.
She destroys the things she loves. What does it feel like to be in love?
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Baldur stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Baldur, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Baldur was never my friend, she says. Let hell keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
What if this is pointless?
What are you doing?
Dillion undoes the curves. What does it feel like to feel?
Why did you think you could make this work?
You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere.
Everywhere.
What if they're not real?
What if they don't actually make sense?
They're a trick.
The gods were lying.
If you think it makes sense, but really the gods are playing with you.
It makes sense in your mind, but it doesn't make sense. Worlds.
But it doesn't mean anything.
You can't read this language, you don't understand.
Sinbel was right.
You're wasting time.
You're cursed. You'll never succeed. So quicker. Dillion!
Be very, very careful.
Dillion never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Sinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. And slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Be quick. Be quick. Careful. Don't breathe.
No!
Where's he gone?
It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him. He's gone to the water. He's drowned.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay?
What if you're wrong? What if this has nothing to do with the sword? What if we're wrong? The sword will never work.
Gift that makes you so special in my life.
What if this is the end?
Just
It's
another
just a
part
trick.
of the person I know.
It's just a pointless test. You've been fooled before, you could be fooled again. You're being tested.
I lived for the wilds
It's
to
just
protect
their
you
game
from
for
my
you. You never know which way it's going to go.
Because I know. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.